Live from Gahanna, WGLH TV presents Lincoln Live. With Reese Thompson and Alexi Whitaker.
Being a teenager is tough, especially during distance learning. We'll show you how help is standing by.
Those services include academic assistance. How can you get help while working at home? We will tell you.
And it's no longer up for debate. Lincoln has some of the most talented students in the country. We will explain.
This is Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln, and happy Tuesday. I'm Reese Thompson.
And I'm Alexi Whitaker. Hey Reese, as happy as I am to be out here, it's a little chilly today.
Yeah, that's why I moved inside. Since Lincoln High School is 100% distance learning, we can't use the TV studio. But that can't stop the news.
Yeah, it's still so much fun.
September is Suicide Awareness Month, and it's obviously an important topic regardless of what month it is.
So true. According to the Center for Disease Control, suicide is the third leading cause of death for teens, only behind homicides and accidents.
Our school counselors are experts in helping students who may be having suicidal thoughts.
And they can also help you if your friend is having issues.
Here's Ray Tadako.
September is the holster for suicide prevention. Mental health is extremely important, and in Gahanna, we can take a stand to help.
Suicide prevention is so important because suicide is preventable, and we are here to help.
The guidance department at GLHS has a way for all of us to save lives.
Talk to you about a program called Take 5 to Save Lives. We're going to talk about the warning signs of suicide and things that you can watch for.
Watch their mood, behavior, and their speech. When they seem negative, look out for help. This leads on to step 2, and Mrs. Monig can give us some advice when seeing these actions.
Know how to help. There are 4 parts to step 2. Ask. Ask your friend if they are thinking about killing themselves. Don't be afraid to use the word suicide. Listen. Listen without judgment and without interrupting. Respond. Respond with care and tell a trusted adult immediately. Follow up. In the days and weeks to come, check in on your friend.
It's important to check on others, but you also need to check on yourself. Here's Mr. Miller with self-care.
When I feel high levels of stress and anxious, I like to work out, go for a run, lift some weights, give the body some fuel and stress it out in a positive way. Both mental and physical health are imperative.
Self-care is always refreshing, but during times of crisis, these last 2 steps will definitely help.
Step 4 reminds us that help is available and recovery is possible. If you or someone you know is in emotional distress, you must reach out for help.
And finally, we need to spread the word. This means that we keep the conversation going. We talk about suicide, and we can help limit the stigma around suicide. We can make that difference. And you matter.
Take 5 not only helps ourselves, it helps others. And there's another campaign to spread love and positivity to all.
You Matter is a campaign that was started by the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline organization. And through that program, they really wanted to highlight the importance of people understanding and knowing that they do matter.
Absolutely, you matter. Here are 3 students to tell us why you matter.
You matter because you make the world a better place every day, whether you know it or not.
You matter because you should not let other people's words define who you are.
You matter because you make the world a better place. I matter, you matter, we matter.
When someone feels like they don't matter, here's Dr. Nelson Slagle with some hotlines.
National Suicide Prevention Hotline that you can call at any time. The second is a text hotline that you can text from your cell phone. And the third is a crisis hotline through Nationwide Children's Hospital, so a local number to help you in times of crisis.
Reach out. Take a deep breath. You got this. Remember, you matter. This is Ray Tadako for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Ray. Speaking of student services, Lincoln High School's PASS room helps students with their academics. PASS stands for Positive Academic Support Solution. But how do students get that support during distance learning? Here's a video from Mr. Galliardo to explain the process.
And I'm here to talk to you about where you can get some help after school. So all of you right now have a graduating class. First thing you want to do is go into the Google Forms sign-in sheet. That's where you can sign into the Passroom. So you fill out this drop-in attendance form, and then that will send an email to a teacher who will send you a link to a Google Meet where you two can meet and go over your math, science, English, or social studies. Now, if you want to know who's going to be there, then you probably want to look at the schedule. What you can do, go into your Google Classroom, the links to the sign-in form and the schedule are there. And then once you do that, an email will be sent to you with a Google Meet link where you and a teacher can work on your homework.
Thanks, Mr. G. One school organization that is staying active during distance learning is National Honor Society, and they have elected their new officers. We want to congratulate President Kayla Ferris, Vice President Mackenzie Massman, Secretary Ariana Kalawala, and Treasurer Kimberly Davis. NHS will hold its first Google Meet meeting before school Thursday at 7:30. Members should check their NHS Google Classroom for the link. For more info, contact Ms. Barron or one of the new officers.
When school shut down in March, it meant the cancellation of a lot of seasons, but one season was still able to continue. It was the speech and debate season. Our speech and debate team competed virtually, and that meant all the way to the national level. Yes, the in-person nationals in New Mexico were canceled, but 3 Lions earned national status by competing virtually. Here's Ms. Malbach to explain.
In February, we hosted districts here for students to qualify to the National Speech and Debate Tournament in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we had 3 students qualify for that tournament, which is traditionally held in June. So obviously we got the news sometime in April that there would be no national tournament in Albuquerque, but that they were going to go ahead and have some kind of a platform for the students to be able to compete virtually. And so that's what we did. Senior Julie Bray competed in student congressional debate. She also finished the year as a state finalist, and being a senior, it was really important to her that she got to round out her senior experience by still having the opportunity to compete at nationals. Junior Arlene Cruz, she competes in an event called POI, which is interpretation of literature, and junior Kyle Boyer, who also competed in extemporaneous speaking, and he was able to do all of his live rounds competing from home.
Congrats again to those 3 Lions. Speaking of Lions, the Lions football team is enjoying a winning season. Lincoln shut out Grove City 47-0 on Friday night, and once again, Ron Blackman led the way. Blackman had 230 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns, while Jordan Lowry caught 3 passes for 125 yards and a touchdown. Trey Berger threw 2 touchdown passes, and the defense had 3 sacks. Gahanna is now 3-2 this season, and they'll play again at Pickerington North on Friday.
Congrats to our football team. Well, Lexi, this was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's gone really well.
As we say goodbye, here's some of the marching band's performance from Friday night.
And it includes a great solo from senior Joanne Thornburg on the mellophone.
Bye, Lincoln. We'll see you again soon.